Hi everyone, my name is Dana Davis. I am 25 years old. I started to attend Schoolcraft in 2008, I believe, and I went in first for to major in child and family development. Later on, I decided to switch my major and I decided to major in business and minor in criminal justice. I have been married for 4 years. This year will be the fifth year in November. And my daughter, she'll be turning 3 February 19th, so I'm currently planning her party and everything like that, which is so much fun. Also, I am the third child out of four, so I have two brothers and one sister. My youngest brother, lives in Florida right now. My oldest brother, he just moved here from Texas, and my older sister just moved here from California. So we're all almost in one state again. My mother and father divorced when I was young. So now my dad, he lives in St. Louis, Missouri, which is where most of my family is from. I really don't have any family in Michigan on my father or my mother's side. And on my father's side, I might have like one uncle, but that's it. So really, it's just like us here. But my mom, she started a publishing company, which has been motivating me to write and be able to follow after my dreams as well. This is one of the books that she published, and it's called Drama Free Workplace. It's a really funny book, and there really is drama in the workplace, so this will actually help anybody out. And I love the fact that it has these little comics inside it, and I'll just show you one. It looks like this. And those things are really funny. It keeps you really interested in the book. Another one that she did is Free to Speak Life, and this one is Faith Confession book. She has another one that's actually bigger, the same size as the one I just showed you. That's called Faith Confessions. This is called Free to Speak Life, Faith Confessions, and it's smaller, so it actually fits in your purse. And I carry this everywhere. I'm actually wearing one of the shirts to my favorite confessions. My mom made this shirt for me because she knew that this was my favorite faith confession. And it's just called I Am So Much More. And I really would like to just read you the confession. And it's actually on the back of the shirt too. So this is how it looks. And it said, Father, I thank you for showing me I am so much more. More than my experiences, more than my thoughts, more than what I say, more than how I act, more than what I believe I can do, more than what I have right now. Today I see myself as you see me. No longer flawed, I'm fixed. No longer sinking, I'm soaring. No longer negative, I'm new. I awaken to newness and freedom like never before, because I am free to be so much more. So as you can see, if you followed along with me on the back of my shirt, that's my favorite confession. And this book actually helps me and everybody that I've given one to so far. Another thing about me is I am currently trying to start a nonprofit, and it's really just to help women, expectant mothers, and mothers that really don't have a place to stay or looking for jobs, anything to do with classes that'll help them with prenatal care, just whatever it is. I'm really passionate about helping mothers out. Another thing that I want to accomplish is helping veterans, and since my brother is a veteran and I know a few other veterans, when it really hits home, when you really begin to start seeing the effects that they have, and you really want to just do something to help them because they've already sacrificed so much just to help us. So the least we can do is just help them. I've had a long work history and I have so much experience in so many different things, but mostly in retail. So I'm going to start off telling you where I've worked, and then I'll elaborate on some of the places that I've worked. I worked at Victoria's Secret, Fitness USA, Edible Arrangements, Route 21. I worked one day at a daycare, Optrex, and it was bought out by Kyocera Display. I worked at Claire's and Once Upon a Child. I worked at Fitness USA for maybe about 6 to 8 months while I was working at Victoria's Secret. My very first job was Victoria's Secret from 2006 all the way to 2011. But I've carried two jobs while working at Victoria's Secret, which was Fitness USA. And then after that, I worked at Claire's at the same time. I worked off and on at Optrex and Kyocera as a temp. One, because my mom worked there, and I just been there on and off since I was 16 years old. Whenever somebody went out of town, I would take over for them. I've worked positions such as inventory control, receptionist, just clerk, faxing things, and working with different departments that just needed an extra hand, especially toward the end of the year because it's a very big time for them. So just whenever they call me in, even if I'm working at Victoria's Secret or just whatever, I just always go in, put in a few hours, and just help as much as I can. A few unique things about me is that I love to sing, I love to dance, I love to write, whether it's songs. I'm actually trying to write a book right now. I love God, and God is #1 in my life at all times. I love to stand up for people, and that's where the criminal justice comes in and being a lawyer. People have been telling me that since I was little, and now I'm finally seeing how important it is to follow your dreams and not be afraid to go after your goal. I'm currently working on a no fear journey, and what I mean by a no fear journey is that I almost got into a car accident a few years back, and although I didn't get into a car accident, I tried to avoid the accident in my car. Like, almost went sideways and swerved, and I went into the grass. My side mirror got knocked off by a pole, and it was the worst experience I wouldn't wish it on anyone. And during that time, after that, since I've been in the passenger seat or just driving the car myself, I'm always really afraid when the car, accelerates too fast, goes over bumps, or goes around turns too fast, anything like that. I'm always afraid, and this year I decided that I no longer wanted fear to be a part of my life. And that fear is an illusion, and I did not want it to take over my life in any type of way. So that's my fear journey. I hope that you learned a lot about me. I hope my life is a little interesting and that you can relate to anything I talked about here today. And I just hope you enjoyed my video. Please leave any comments, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. Thank you. Bye.